Hey guys, Hope Kain here, and I am back with my accountability video, I think number 19, yeah. Today we are going to talk about perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to continue on a certain path despite the difficulty and the steps to success, according to the dictionary. So, as a human being that has life and breath in her, I know that the longer I live, the more I have to persevere, because life is just not a straight line. Life is such a crooked line full of turns and twists and dark forests and valleys of skeleton, lots of things. So it can get really, really difficult, but you have to learn perseverance. Perseverance is such a good virtue, and that's what I always try to remind myself. I'm like, Hope, you have to persevere. And the great thing with life is no situation is permanent. Today you might be at your lowest, and tomorrow you might be at your highest. Tomorrow you might be at your highest, and the next time you're at your lowest. So no matter the situation that you're in, you have to persevere. I've taught myself that, because as a woman, first of all, life is not very kind to us. We have menstrual cramps, we bleed for 5 days, we have pregnancy, we have labor pains, we have so many things that we go through. And if you want to survive this life, you have to put on your big girl pants and literally persevere, because that's what builds character. That's what makes you keep going. When you just falter every time something bad happens, oh my gosh, your life can literally end. And for the longest time, I had chejo, what Ugandans call that. That's kind of like being bratty. And the older I grew, I realized that I'm not going to be able to call mommy every time I'm, sad. I'm like, mommy, I need this, mommy, I need that. No, you just get through that situation and you persevere. And if you're an entrepreneur like me, you know how it's so important. Because once you give up, you're going to have nothing, and you start from scratch. That journey is very, very difficult. But if you go through the difficulty and come out at the other end, you'll be a victor, because it is all about pushing on until you get to where you want to be. So today's topic is perseverance, because just last year I was almost closing down, because I set these targets way too high for myself, and then I was not even achieving 3/4. I was just doing half of what I'd planned. So I almost gave up, and I said, should I first go back on the drawing board and close this place and focus on the products, or I just keep learning on the job and balancing? And then my aunts and a couple of my relatives told me, just come to the salon every day, sit there, go through the bad seasons, because like December was a good season. November is a good season. Of course, there are drier seasons like August, September, January can be slow, but this Jan has been a little bit kinder. But you persevere. If I'd closed, probably I would not get to tell you guys this testimony of, oh, it got better. I would just be like, yeah, so I closed. Next, what am I doing? And you just can't close, because things are difficult. You have to keep going. You have to persevere. You have to go through the shadow of the valley of death, and then you shall come out stronger, because human beings were designed to adapt. Human beings were designed to go through life, find their purpose, and come up as a victor. That's why we are always looking at something to satisfy us. That's why we are always looking for our purpose. We are trying to find the meaning in life, because that's how we were created to be. We have to go through the hard times. You have to persevere. You have to, you can't turn chapters and expect to know how the ending will be. Like, you will not get the whole story. You have to go through the hard times and the good times, and you go through the good times so you can appreciate the good times better, and also you go through the hard times to help you become stronger. And also it helps you build character and know that life is not a bed of roses. And I'm so grateful for that. When I was young, I didn't used to believe that I'll appreciate the bad times, but I do, because there were lessons. I have grown. There are lots of things that I went through that at my big age I would not be going through them again, because I learned lessons. I learned how to persevere. I learned how to control my emotions. I learned how to control my expectations. I learned how to look at the bigger picture behind the suffering or behind the low moments. and for that reason it has helped me be a stronger, more well-rounded, grounded person. So guys, persevere, and at the end of a tunnel there's always light and hope. Anyway, do have a lovely week. I wish you a great Monday, and may it be filled with sunshine. How beautiful is purple? Purple everything today. Peace.